Sometimes, the most significant truths hide in plain sight. In the world of crime, justice often hinges not on the grand, dramatic gestures, but on the smallest, most overlooked details. These are the whispers of evidence that speak volumes. A single fiber, a subtle glance, a misplaced object, each can unravel a carefully constructed lie. Join us as we delve into the annals of true crime, examining cases where one tiny clue shattered an investigation wide open. Every detail matters. In a quiet suburban home, a robbery had taken place. A priceless family heirloom, a diamond necklace, was gone. The initial investigation focused on the obvious: a forced entry, ransacked rooms, and the profound absence of the valuable artifact. Investigators meticulously cataloged every disturbance, every fingerprint, every broken pane of glass. Yet one object remained untouched, its stillness screaming a silent warning. It was an antique mantel clock, its ornate hands frozen at a precise moment in time. No one considered the clock a clue. It seemed merely overlooked by the thief. But this silent timepiece held a secret. The specific time displayed perfectly matched the suspect's alibi, a story he swore by, claiming to be miles away. The clock revealed his deception. Its unwavering hands proved he was present during the robbery, discrediting his alibi completely. A seemingly innocuous object had become the key to unlocking the truth, proving that even a silent witness can speak volumes. The disappearance of a key witness plunged a community into fear. The primary suspect presented an impeccable alibi, a detailed account of his whereabouts, supported by multiple, seemingly credible sources. He appeared calm, collected, and entirely innocent. Investigators, however, were not swayed by surface appearances. During a prolonged interrogation, subtle cues began to emerge. A fleeting, involuntary eye shift, an almost imperceptible tremor in his hand, betrayed the facade of composure. Beyond these physical tells, his language held a crucial secret. He repeatedly used a specific, uncommon phrase when recounting his alibi. This seemingly innocuous linguistic pattern raised a red flag for seasoned detectives. Further investigation linked that unique phrase to a distinct social circle, one he had vehemently denied being a part of. Under the mounting pressure of his own behavioral and linguistic mistakes, the suspect's carefully constructed world crumbled, exposing his true involvement. Years had passed since the tragic crime, and the case had gone cold. A young woman's murder remained unsolved, her family haunted by the unknown. Then, a new generation of detectives took on the daunting task of reviewing old evidence. Boxes of forgotten documents and evidence were meticulously re-examined, hoping for a spark. It was during this painstaking process that a single, small button was discovered, tucked away in an evidence bag marked miscellaneous. It was a detail no one had even considered. This button, with its unique design and material, did not belong to the victim's clothing. It wasn't from anything found at the crime scene. It was an anomaly, an intruder. No one had been looking for this particular clue, yet there it was. This small, misplaced button became the thread that unraveled the mystery. It led investigators to a specific uniform, to a particular occupation, and eventually to a previously overlooked suspect. The cold case, ignited by an accidental find, finally found its resolution. And the final case proves that even a single second can change everything. A brazen bank robbery sent shockwaves through the city. The suspects were elusive, their escape seemingly flawless. Authorities scrambled to piece together the chaotic events, scrutinizing every available piece of evidence. Surveillance footage from various cameras provided a narrative of the crime. The primary suspect maintained a clear alibi, claiming to be far from the bank at the exact time of the robbery. His story was detailed down to his travel itinerary. However, a meticulous review uncovered a crucial discrepancy. A security camera at a nearby public transport hub recorded the suspect at a specific time. This timestamp contradicted his carefully constructed timeline by mere minutes. It was a detail easily missed, but undeniably significant. Those few seconds were enough to expose his deception. The unforgiving timestamp proved he could not have been where he claimed, placing him squarely in the vicinity of the crime. The clock, once again, revealed the truth of his movements, leading to his apprehension. The scene was grim, a violent crime with little to go on. Investigators combed every inch, but the killer had left almost no trace. This clue was so small, so seemingly insignificant, it almost disappeared forever. Among the myriad of collected samples, a rare type of textile fiber was discovered clinging to the victim's clothing. It was almost invisible to the naked eye, a minuscule thread that seemed to defy explanation. It didn't match any fabric from the victim's home or known associates. This unique fiber, unlike anything at the crime scene, indicated an external source, a connection to the killer. Its distinct composition pointed to a very specific, limited origin. This tiny fragment became the ultimate lead. Forensic analysis traced the fiber to a particular type of custom-made garment produced by only one tailor in the region. This painstaking detective work led them directly to the last person who had purchased such a specific item, and ultimately to the killer. Criminals are often undone not by carelessness, but by the undeniable fact of their own humanity. They make mistakes, they leave traces, and they often underestimate the persistent scrutiny of those dedicated to uncovering the truth. Justice is often revealed in these subtle moments of human fallibility. The biggest lies can be exposed by the smallest of details. If you enjoy delving into the mysteries and intricacies of true crime, make sure to subscribe to The Curious Detective for more profound investigations. And remember, never overlook a clue. Thanks for watching.